Well, Jack, every year we do a thing called Rock Camp.
Yeah.
And we have kids submit videos from all across the country.
Yeah.
Last night, we had our last auditions, and this band was formed last night.
Wow.
Yeah. Our bands in the past have like opened for The Fray.
Wow.
So we try to get a compressed Tenacious D 10-year experience wrapped into 1 week.
That's very ambitious.
And of course it is. And
What's your band's name?
They don't have one yet.
You don't have one. All right.
Would you like to do the honors?
No.
You came up with a good one.
You can't just rush a band name.
Okay.
A band name has to be sweated over and
any tips
threaded
on
over.
choosing one?
Well, me and Kyle had a contest. We came up with 5 names and then let the audience decide what we should be called.
Okay. Did they all have an initial?
Did they all have it? No.
Yeah.
Tenacious D was the only one with an initial.
And why the D?
Because of basketball. We really like NBA basketball.
Okay.
And Tenacious D. That's what we'd always say when a team was playing good Tenacious D. But
Marv Albert coined that phrase.
Let me introduce you to my other half.
Love to meet Kyle.
Hi.
This is a band.
Is this a super group?
They were just formed just yesterday.
Whoa.
Has there been any band fights yet in the last 24 hours? Here's the thing with Tenacious D. What we've done is fight for the last 20 years. All we do is have sort of creative controlled battles.
It's well documented.
For who is the leader of the band. It's not pleasant, but it has taken us a long way.
You don't do well without each other.
We have, in fact, broken up as a band over 100 times. Wouldn't you say, Cage?
At least.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
are you stronger each time?
the
like you
key,
said?
that's the key.
Yeah.
The key to the strength of the relationship of the band is not whether or not you fight, but how quickly you make up.
Good.
And me and Cage, we always make up very fast. We have a quick turnaround time for our rage explosions and then the makeup sessions.
Are you saying that the conflict and the struggle is part of the journey?
I don't know if there has to be rage and
there's no heat without friction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. Maybe there could be a good band without any fights.
What's the key to 5 strangers getting to know each other as quickly as possible so they can perform as a unit?
They need advice, Cage.
I would say pick a leader and just go with what he says.
All right, let's vote.
Wait a second. Did he say go with what he says?
Yeah.
There's a girl in
Wow.
the group.
Wow.
It's not necessarily
He or she,
a guy.
he or she.
He or she. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. You're going to
Yeah.
have some highs and some lows in the coming days. And the thing
Come
that
on
you
in, guys.
got to
Move in
remember.
here. Move in. This is gonna. I think this is important.
Can you feel important things
Come on.
coming up right here?
Yeah, I do.
The thing that you got to remember, if you really want to make the magic happen on Monday, for the 2 million, for the millions of listeners, you've got to remember to pretend to have a good time. Am I right, Paige?
Absolutely.
Because you can't decide to have fun, but you can decide to pretend to have fun.
Don't you
And
have
then
to?
often you will end up having fun. I don't know what you're going to do in 4 days. I really... The truth is, you're doomed. It's not going to go well. But
Yeah.
the good news is you're young.
Yeah.
There's no
You can bounce
rush.
back. You
Plenty
can
of time
bounce
to get
back.
over it.
We didn't get going until our 30s.
Yeah. What about stage presence? Because you guys are just, there are no inhibitions whatsoever.
That's
Does that
true.
come perfectly natural, or do you have to gear yourself up for it? How do these guys get ready? They're going to be nervous as all get out.
No, nervous is part of it. When you're getting scared and you're feeling kind of ill, don't think that means that you shouldn't do it. Me and Cage, we get very nervous and very frightened. We always look for a way to cancel the show before every show.
Do you?
No, the instinct is to run and hide, because going out and performing live in front of people, it's similar to being attacked by wild bears.
I've heard that.
There's a fight or flight instinct that kicks in. It's very frightening. The adrenaline.
Just entertain them.
Yeah.
Always remember, it's about the entertainment. Don't be staring at your shoes, worrying about the next thing.
I don't feel like we're really doing a good job of schooling them, Kyle. I don't know that we're teaching, and we're not really imparting the lessons that they need to learn before their big shoe on Monday. I know. As soon as you guys leave, I'm going to think of some really good advice.
Yeah.
Here's what's important, though. When you're trying to write your hit single,
Yeah.
me and Cage like to just write down a bunch of kick-ass titles. If you can make a list of titles and then work backwards from there, sometimes that's helpful.
Give me an example of a song that's very popular that started with just a title for you guys.
One of ours?
Yeah.
Our songs that are
Yes.
very popular?
Yes.
We've never actually had any radio play.
I would say tribute.
Tribute. Yeah. Well, see, that was a concept song. That's a good song. The concept was, let's write the greatest song in the world. I think it's a good concept, but it's taken. So don't do that.
Yeah, don't steal from Tenacious D.
It's good to start with a nugget, like something you want to sing about, something you're interested in, that you think is, it doesn't have to be funny, but it has to be something that's meaningful.
Yeah.
And then just get a good riff going, and then whoever's singing, just start riffing on it. And don't be afraid about being really bad. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Me and Cage have laid down literally thousands of hours of unlistenable music to find that one, 3 minutes of gold.
Last question. It's a technical question about writing.
Yeah.
Should they go off in their own corners and write and come back together and collaborate, or do they all write together as a group?
There's many ways to skin that cat, but I think a great way is to collaborate with someone you feel comfy with. But there's nothing wrong with jotting down something that comes into your mind at any time of the day.
Right.
Jot it down.
Don't
think you're going to remember it.
Here's the other thing. Always record.
Yeah.
Always record. Because if you start jamming and you're like, well, we don't have to record yet, we don't have anything. And then the magic happens, and it's like, get to record now, now record.
Yeah.
What was it again? It's gone.
Never catch it.
You should have been recording. Don't not record just because you don't think there's going to be magic. That's when the magic happens. 3-day magic on 3. 1. Oh, wait. And also don't yell it. Say it really quietly. 1, 2, 3. 3-day magic.
I think you just named the band.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.